Hi, my name's Chris, and I'm the developer of the West Highland Way App, and I just recorded this small video to explain how to use the app. As you can see, this is the home page, and there's a number of different menus that come off the home page. You can get to a user guide and feedback by clicking this link here, and you can also get an overview of the route, which is a good idea if you're planning to do the walk. It shows you the route from Mulgai all the way up to Fort William, as well as giving a sort of description of the overall route. It'll help you understand where to go and where to stay. Once you finish that, if you click the home button to go back to the beginning, you can then click on create and view walk plans. This is the screen from which you can create a walk plan. As you can see, I've already got a couple there. To add a new walk, click edit and then plus, and then you can add a name for your walk. So I've called mine West Highland Way Walk 3, and you can click save and then done, and then click the little arrow to the right of that. It brings up a blank walk plan for West Highland Way 3, which you can then go through edit, then plus in order to start adding days. So you can select a start town. Here I've selected Mulgai, and then you can go back to that day and select a to town where you're walking to, and I'm going to select Balmaha. And then you go back to add day and you can select accommodation, and this is a list of all accommodation on the way, over 100 hotels, bed and breakfasts and campsites. We're going to select the Oak Tree Inn, and we can look at clicking the information button will allow you to load the website for the hotel or bed and breakfast. For some reason it doesn't seem to be happening at the moment. Perhaps my internet connection isn't working. But if you go back to select accommodation, I'll show you another one where hopefully their website is actually working. Yeah, so let's have a look at Passfoot Cottage. Yeah, so you can see that it loads the website, and you can look at the details. There's also an option to call as well. Once you've got it, select it by clicking on the right, and you can then select the date, and then press save and done to add that day to your itinerary. You've then got the fact that you can click on details for that particular day to find out where you're staying in hotel and bring up a map of where you're staying, including a little red marker. There's also the handy locate me feature, which allows you to find yourself in relation to the hotel, as well as a call button which allows you to call the hotel that you've selected as well. Go back to the West Highland Way Walk 3 itinerary. You can add another day by following the same process. Clicking edit plus and then add day. We then select accommodation for the day, and you can we're walking to I think Inverarnont at this time, so if you select the Drovers Inn, it's always a popular choice, and click save as well and done, and then you've got another one, and it automatically the app figures out how far you've got to walk. So again, for day number 3, we're walking from. It knows where we're walking from. All you've got to do is select the to town, which is Bridge of Orchy in our case, and we then need to select a accommodation in Bridge of Orchy. So if we just page down until we find the Bridge of Orchy hotels. So there we go, the Bridge of Orchy hotel. We'll select that by check marking it and click save as well, and you can see that it's already again added to the itinerary. By clicking on the details, of course, you can also see the details of the hotel where you're staying, as well as bring up its website, call it, and locate you in relation to the hotel as well. Always handy after a long day of walking. And by clicking to the right of any of the days in the day guide, you bring up this a detailed view of the day, which tells you where you're going from and to, and where you're staying overnight, as well as a little overview of the route, including a route map and a guide as well. I should just say that the route map itself that's shown in this one, you can see the route fairly well, and it's a dotted red line in this recording here. But actually the GPS map, which is accessed from the home page, is probably a better guide, because on that you can overlay your position as well. You can also share your itinerary with your other fellow walkers by pressing the email link at the bottom of the itinerary guide and emailing people with it. So we might type in, for example, afriend@gmail.com, and to send them we just would press the send button, but we're not going to do that right now. Go back to walk plans, back to the home screen, and I'll take you through some of the other features. Probably the most useful feature is the GPS map. This is a interactive map that shows the route in a lot of detail. The route is marked out using little purple dots that are interconnected with a little dash line that says West Highland Way on it. I should just say that all of the maps on this app are offline, which is very useful given that you're unlikely to be able to receive a good mobile phone signal in the Highlands. If you click the Find Me button, then that will put a little cursor where your current position is using the GPS. Of course, if I click Find Me right now, then I am actually off the map because I'm not anywhere near the route. And the maps are only available for the vicinity of the route. So another feature is the bag transfer services, which just basically lists a number of services that will carry your bag between the various towns to lighten the load whenever you're walking the West Highland Way. And another great feature is the train timetable, which gives you details of the trains to return from Fort William to Glasgow after you've walked the route, as well as a link to the National Rail website. There's also a kit list, which you can add items and store a list of items that you would like to take with you on your walk. I recommend waterproof trousers, as it does rain quite a lot on the West Highland Way. You can also swipe from left to right on any item to bring up the delete key in order to delete that item from the list. And just lastly, just to emphasise, we do have the user guide and feedback button. If you click there, you'll be able to send me an email and give me some feedback regarding this app. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this quick tour of this app, and good luck walking the West Highland Way. Thanks, bye.